So here's Steve Gio's Week 8 Miami Dolphin pick. So the 2-5 New England Patriots travel to Hard Rock Stadium to play the 5-2 Miami Dolphins. Last week, tough loss in Philadelphia. Interesting, Philly fans. 10 penalties to nothing. Not the reason we lost, but certainly didn't help. Maybe we'll see it down the road in the Super Bowl. We'll see. Against the 2-5 New England Patriots coming off of a big win, Mike Gesicki, former Dolphin, finishing off the Buffalo Bills last week at home. The spread in this game, 9.5, opened up at 12, and the over-under 47. This will be a tough task for the Dolphins, and it is a must-win for the Dolphins. A big game here in the AFC East before the major matchup next week in Germany against Kansas City. So, to me, this is the game where back in the day when the Patriots dominated the AFC East, we would knock them off here and there periodically. They were the better team. They had more talent, but we would just do enough, do the little things to win the games. If the Dolphins are not careful, they can fall into the trap, and this is the reverse of what it used to be. Clearly, we're a much more talented roster than the Patriots are. However, if you allow Bill Belichick to outcoach you, you can lose this game, even though the talent on this roster is nowhere near what the talent level is for the Dolphins. The other big thing for me, and it's been a bugaboo the whole year, is special teams. The New England Patriots are going to dominate you in special teams. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about special teams because it's not the sexy thing to talk about. However, the Dolphins' kick game, the Dolphins' punt game, and the Dolphins' kickoff return has been kind of piss poor, with the exception of Braxton Berrios on some kickoffs. They have to not let something little like that beat them in a Belichick team. The other side of the coin is, in Week 2, these two teams played. Dolphins won on the Sunday Night Football game 24-17. They did enough. They were able to run the ball, which was key, but they did enough. The game could have been tied, though, at the end. Very, very close call on a lateral where the Patriots almost got a first down as they were going in to tie the game. So, my prediction, we have tomorrow Jalen Ramsey now active and coming back, and you have Javon Holland not playing after being in the concussion protocol. So that being said, I picked the Dolphins to win this game. It's going to be tight. There's going to be some very tough moments in this game where you're going to question if they're going to pull it out. But I think the Dolphins win 28-20. You will squeak over on that over of the 47. Again, I think it's going to be a very, very tough game. This is probably the hardest one that I've had to actually pick thus far this year to me, because even though the Patriots are not great and they're not a good roster, they're playing one of the best coaches ever who will go above and beyond to take away what you do best, and he did that in the Week 2 matchup. He took away Tyreek Hill. Tyreek only had about 40 yards receiving, but luckily we were able to counterpunch with the run game. I think tomorrow you're going to get right. You're gonna win this game. You're going to come out. You're not going to dominate, but I think you're going to do enough to beat the Patriots, and then that brings us, hopefully, God willing, be 6-2, headed to a massive game next week, 9:30 in the morning in Germany against Kansas City. So let's hope for a big victory, and go Fins.